In other news, this lunchtime, the Unite Union is threatening to take legal action against Birmingham City Council over its handling of the bin dispute. It says it will put in more than 400 legal claims from bin workers whose pay has been hit if the strike, which has now been going on for more than a year, isn't resolved before May.
If the council end up having to pay out huge amounts of money, then it's because the council once again mishandled the situation. So this isn't a ploy by us to try and push them to the table. This is simply about workers claiming what is rightfully theirs.
Well, we've contacted Birmingham City Council but have yet to receive a reply. Meanwhile, some Labour MPs have written a letter this week calling for the City Council to do more to end the action. The local authority said in response it had made fair and reasonable offers to workers, but one striking bin man in Birmingham has told us they are ready to fight to the very end. Catherine Stancheshin reports.
I've worked for the council for 24 years this year, and I've been a binman for 14 of them. It's what I know, and the job itself is great.
Adrian Hyde describes himself as a normal bloke. He loves spending time with his family, Liverpool FC and Only Fools and Horses. But the last 13 months have been anything but normal.
A typical day now is just go to the picket line, and then when you come home, there's not much to do because I'm quite low at the moment. And as I said, you think a lot because you're at home. You've got so much time to think about what's going to happen, whether you're going to go back, or they're going to get rid of us.
Adrian's union, Unite, are in a long and protracted battle with Birmingham City Council over role changes and pay cuts. The disruption to the waste service has cost the council tens of millions of pounds and caused misery for residents. Sympathies are divided. But how does it actually feel to be publicly walking out for this long?
None of us thought we'd be out this long. So mentally, it's extremely tough. And I said, all you can think of is, are you ever going to put another bin on the back of a lorry?
Striking workers don't get paid. Adrian gets a daily hardship allowance from Unite, but is working at a pub in the evenings to help make ends meet.
I've gone round, obviously, the line, we speak to each other and all that. Other people have now gone and had to go and get second jobs. Other people are going to food banks and stuff like that. So if people think this is a holiday for us, it isn't.
Birmingham City Council says it has made fair and reasonable offers to Unite and it will now push on with improving the service. But Adrian says workers believe they're doing this not just for themselves, but for future employees too.
How long are you willing to carry this on, Adrian?
As long as it takes. We all are. We're not going to be pushed over, and we'll fight it to the very end.
Catherine Stancheshin, BBC Midlands Today.